he working your plan, huh, Buck?
Yes, he does.
So what's up? Why you call?
McNulty ain't getting one though. He just dropped 2 of our failed soldiers on the corner of Mountain Fair 3 hours back.
Buddies! You wanted buddies?
Well, I know it. Marlowe is flying his own colors. West Side's about to be all Baghdad and shit. What y'all looking for is Jake, what's his name? Can tell. Y'all too fickle bugs, man.
Yeah. You have to make the connection with the fact that Avon is back!
You asking to get restrained. I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
I thought you was gonna be mad. I emailed this one police. He came by here and brought it all up again.
Who did?
Police detective from the city.
White boy? Bushy hair?
Yeah.
This one.
What'd he say?
He said maybe D'Angelo didn't take his own life. He said maybe it was something
You know
else.
that McNulty is good police. That
He came to you with that?
if he has
I just
doubts.
thought you, but I didn't say nothing to the man. Just told Stringer is all.
Oh, I love that! Please tell Avon also.
It's just for show until the election next year. City police are not telling what's going on. Look, I'm disappointed. There were some things that happened a long time ago when I was in Eastern.
Are we gonna talk about it for real at some point?
It turns out that we're better headed for police work than I do for crime in the light.
Yeah.
She told me that thinking my career was going to turn into a big deal. Now she wants to be a big deal.
I'm so sorry for her, you know, for Rhonda. She deserves, you know, a simple, normal, healthy relationship.
2 of our people Trump shit to show for it. Man, police gonna be real heavy on this, man. I say we slow down, take our time to build our muscle. No, when the work out this boy Marlowe punking me, what am I look like? I'm gonna go do this shit my damn self. Nah, man, you just this minute got home. You take care of it.
You're mistaken, man. Me and Cuddy, you know what I'm saying? We can hit them ourselves, man. That way, won't be no fuck ups.
Look, you 2 niggas get on it, man.
They're gonna get it right. I trust them for that.
Period. Same as it ever was.
Yes! You don't want it, Stringer, but it's a game.
I mean, kids with a lemonade stand, it's a different world down there. Like the cops just around like that shit was legal. That shit was business. What you saying now? What's up?
He was not listening to you, he doesn't care about your opinion, you know, and your plans. You have buddies now. What do you say?
Let me be clear. This is no longer about Stringer Bell or Kentel fucking Williams and anything.
What is my rank, Detective Griggs? My rank! Lieutenant, sir.
What is my rank, Detective McNulty? If you can't remember that much, then you can go the hell back to narcotics. And you can go to whatever the hell unit will still have you.
Really? If this season is not about chain of command, I'll be damned. Oh oh!
I know you've been busy. Caught some talk from them young men you rousted over there on the west side.
That was about a gun belonged to the police.
Yeah, caught some talk about that too.
Are you gonna offer him the gun in exchange of
Something else.
him not having you?
Okay, I could just pull up that other girl from your squad.
She ain't gonna talk to you. Ain't nobody gonna talk to you. I just came in to make that clear. Old Bruiser, he'd be blind behind that 45 half the time.
You know
Besides, he done
who is the
changed her
witness.
heart to that story. That's what I heard anyway.
I was a few years ahead of you at Edmondson, but I know you remember the neighborhood, how it was.
I remember you're coming from the same place. They met, you know,
What
seeing
about
that.
guns? So much as knowing what to do with your hands. Those boys could really rack. My father, met me on the street. But like any young man, I want to be hard too. So I'll turn up at all the house parties where the tough boys hung.
You did?
Them hard cases would come up to me and say, "Go home, schoolboy, you don't belong here." Didn't realize at the time what they were doing for me.
They saved you. They helped you.
As rough as that neighborhood could be, we had us a community. Nobody, no victim. It didn't matter. All we got is bodies and predatory motherfuckers like you. And I would have
He's not one of these.
kids acting like Omar. Makes me sick, motherfucker, how far we done fell.
He's not killing citizens and stuff like that. It's one of his rules. You made him sad! Okay, he was right, Bunker, but don't make my guy sad.
Open up too early, man. Step on your shot. Come on. Let's go.
One dead, you could have got him, but you didn't.
Copy letting niggas grind down here.
Maybe he really changed in jail, you know.
What father is, son? Where these little niggas?
He has to see it. I know he sees it. It's past that now. It's about showing some respect.
Yes, it's about a question of ego.
Maybe if the word came down from on high, it might change his mind. I mean, if your friend Bunny Colvin's up to his ass in bodies, let him take all the help he can get. Not that you'd ever go behind anybody's back or anything like that. Right?
I love her, she's so clever.
I'll tell people I knew. Marlo Stanfield, the new kid. We've been out in a couple weeks.
You're holding back door, you tell me like this, huh?
Yes,
You change, Jimmy.
no. They can all change except for him.
Well, my man's fault, man. I loaded on the younger too soon, man. Gave him enough room to buck and run, man. I fucked that shit up myself.
You're gonna say the truth?
So on me, I had that kid in my sights, close enough to take off his Kango and half his dome with it. Couldn't squeeze the trigger. Couldn't do it, man. Why not? Wasn't in me, I guess. You know, whatever it is in you that lets you flow like you flow and do that thing, it ain't in me no more.
That's real
Alright,
thing.
so you done soldiering, but you ain't done. Could use you for what you got in your head inside. Man, I ain't making myself clear. The game ain't in me no more. None of it. But you ain't done shit else. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do? But it can't be this.
That's it, you.
We straight.
For real? And that's it, you're already out?
Shit.
Out of the game and all? And right now, it's a choice, a real one.
Big, he was a man in his time, you know?
You a man today.
Okay, we're staying with that. I was afraid of a line like, take care of it or something like that, like, okay.
Any idea what this is about?
We know.
Lieutenant?
Cedric Daniels to the rescue.
Man of the hour.
You know, just, you know, coming into that room, he knew what happened. McNulty happened! Ooh, that moment, you know, with Denis, Cutty. Ooh. It's, you know, I was disturbed by it. Because the guy, I think this actor played it so well. The fact that this character tried to get clean, he was getting tired of it, bored, he went back to the game, he appreciated to be back to the game, he was useful to his team with clever ideas, with doing the right things, taking the right decisions. Okay, the first plan, you know, during this episode didn't work, but it was not because of him. But the second could have worked, you know, and in fact it didn't because he didn't want to do it, he didn't want to kill that guy, to kill someone, he doesn't have that inside of him anymore. And the fact that he was so transparent about it, so honest about his feelings, about his way of seeing stuff, and the fact that he cannot be a soldier, but he cannot be part of the game anymore, and the fact that now it's a choice, you know, it's not just him trying to be clean, like it was at the beginning when he went out of jail, trying to convince himself that he can have a clean life. Right there, he's choosing to not go into that life again, to not be a part of the game anymore. That's really different, and now maybe he has a true chance, you know, to really have a clean life because he's choosing it. But I was so surprised by him making that decision of being transparent and then making that decision of leaving the game for good, that I was like, okay, it's great, but it's too good to be true. I was afraid, you know, of Avon being like, if you're not a part of the game, if you're not with us anymore, you can be dangerous for us because you know stuff about us, about, you know, this place, for example, about our plans, about me. He's still, you know, I was gonna say a good guy in the sense that he's a man of honor, and I think that he would never say anything against Avon, and Avon is gonna take that risk, and I didn't think that it could be. Do you understand what I mean? I really thought, you know, that this situation out of that discussion was too good to be true, and that at the end, closing the door, Avon would say something like, he was a good soldier for us, you know, he had some good years. Take care of him now. I was afraid of that. But no, not at all. And on the contrary, Avon said, he's a man today. And I think that it's going with my idea that right there he made a decision of quitting, you know, the business. He didn't try, he made it, that decision. Woo! It surprised me, you know, it disturbed me, that end. Avon is back, and I said it, you know, I predicted it, that he would not approve at all Stringer's decisions. All of that thing about discussing with Marlowe when Marlowe went after your guys. All of that thing about making deals with the other drug dealers, about the territories, about the produce, making all of that a business, you know, and trying to have everything legal in a way with illegal stuff. I knew that Avon wouldn't approve because Avon is really old school, and Avon also, he wants power. That's what he wants, that's what he is, you know. He's the leader of a drug business, he's not the leader, no, one of the leaders of a big organization of drug businesses. Do you understand what I mean? It was not a surprise for me that Avon wouldn't accept that, would say to Stringer, you're doing it wrong. I thought that maybe it would take more time, like maybe he would accept, you know, Stringer's way to do stuff for one episode, and that after that he would say, see, it's not functioning. Because really Stringer, once again right there, he wanted to talk with Marlowe to resolve the situation. Like, really? The guy told you that no, it's not gonna work. How many times do you need to talk about it? So Avon decided to go for it, and even if it means to begin a war, let's do it. And the fact is, you know, that right now, a lot of them are, you know, at Amsterdam. Some are only at Amsterdam, but Avon's guys, they are still around, you know, on some corners. Marlowe is at his corners. You know, this war which is gonna begin is gonna be between Avon's guys and Marlowe's guys. It's not gonna involve other gangs, I really don't think so. People are dying, bodies on the streets. And now our guys, our cops are gonna truly work on the bodies, you know, that we want them to work on. They're gonna work on Stringer's case, Avon's Barksdale case. The fact that they didn't make the connection with suddenly people dying right there and Avon getting out of jail. But I think that it's just a lack of communication. I think that they don't even know it. Like the fact that they didn't know that Dee died. Denis said it to his mom. That McNulty thinks, you know, that maybe Dee didn't kill himself. And we saw how she reacted. She knows that McNulty is a good cop, is good police. So if he has some doubt, it means something. I want her to say it to Avon! Really. Because I said it since the beginning of the season, even during the season 2, since it happened, in fact, since Stringer, you know, took that decision of organizing this death. At some point, Avon is gonna know. And we need that to happen at some point, and I think during this season, at the end of it, maybe, it needs to happen. And also it needs to happen because the relationship between these two, they are calling each other brothers and they have such a big background together, and we talked about it again at the end of the last episode, the fact that when they were younger, they were dreaming about having a good life together, making all of that business together, and they have it right now. They have the legal one, they have the illegal one. Okay, they're not on the same page, but still they're acting together even if they don't agree with each other at all, but they're still considering each other as brothers and they have that strong relationship. So it really needs, in a way, that reveal about this death to break that bond. Because right there, the fact that Stringer made all of these bad decisions, it didn't, you know, break that bond. The fact that Avon is taking back the power, is choosing to open that war, is not listening to Stringer at all. Oh, that moment was so fun. All of that, it doesn't count. It's not gonna break that bond. Only that family issue, you know, only the fact that Stringer organized this death can destroy that bond. And again, it can feel, you know, like I want for Avon to discover that about Stringer because I want him to kill Stringer. Not at all. Like, for me, it's really, I know that it's gonna be discovered at some point, and I know that before the end, one is gonna kill the other one. And I really don't know who it can be. Maybe it's gonna be Stringer who is gonna kill Avon. He did it for Dee, he can do it again, organize something like that again. Truly. He organized also something like that for Omar and Brother Muzan. Okay, it didn't work, you know, at the end, but he organized another thing like that. Like, Stringer can prepare something, Stringer can protect himself, Stringer can turn against Avon. I have no doubt about it. So I don't know which one is gonna kill the other one. But I know that it's gonna happen, and it has been now, I think, more than, you know, 8-10 episodes, if we are counting all of the seasons, that I'm waiting for it. Since Dee died. Bunk, you know, that meeting with Omar was really cool. Because you can't arrest Omar because your witness is not gonna say anything, you don't have any proof. He didn't help you with the gun. I thought that he would help you. But it was interesting because really of what Bunk said about how it was before Into the Streets. It was really during the conversation that I remembered that when they met, they talked about the fact that they are coming from the same place. And yes, all of that, you know, about their background, to remind it to Omar right there, made him sad. I don't like that. We had a little of Bubs who is selling, you know, his t-shirts. I appreciated it, you know, just a little of him, it was already great. And he gave Kima good info. We have a lot of things, you know, about Tommy, about that campaign to be the next mayor, about Daniel's wife, about Daniel, about Rhonda. It's interesting, but for now it's not that important into the story. I just want to say a few words about Daniels, who said the truth to Rhonda. It was great. But who is asking to Rhonda to have an hidden relationship for now. And the fact that they are good to each other, they are good together, they appreciate, they have true feelings for each other, it's making it even more difficult because for sure I didn't approve her relationship with McNulty because he was using her and she had feelings for him and it was bad, but right there I approve that relationship, but I want something better for Rhonda. My girl deserves, you know, to have a healthy relationship with someone who is nice and to have a normal relationship with that person, going out, doing things together, not being forced to hide again. Poor Rhonda. I'm really thinking of her right there. Okay, maybe in fact I'm not gonna have the time to watch today a new episode. Maybe not, I'm gonna see that. If not, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow morning, so it's not gonna change anything for you no matter what, but it's just a warning. If you're not seeing me with the same outfit, it's okay, it's logical. Okay, no matter what, I'm gonna stop this video right now, so it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.